this is an important tradition, a tradition for acknowledging those who are doing well in helping the faculty and the university achieve tremendously in various areas, specifically research, excelling in teaching and learning, and we want to congratulate and thank those who continue to do a good job. And we want to also welcome Professor Baxen, who represents the DVC for Teaching and Learning. Dr. Neltham could not make it, and he requested her to stand in. Professor Baxen is the acting executive dean for the Faculty of Arts and Design. She joined us last month, and before that she was DVC Teaching and Learning at Solplaca University. So she's been around, she's done a lot, she's seen a lot, she has a lot to share, and I'm hoping Staviso, as I'm talking, you will be able to open the file. So colleagues, I personally joined 2020 as the Executive Dean of the Faculty. And the first thing, some of you will recall, the first thing we did when I joined was to go on a research planning session. That was the first thing we did. And I did that specifically because, number one, I believe that a university distinguishes itself from FET college or other higher education institutions because of its research culture. Now, if you've got a university without a research culture, a university without academics who are inquisitive, who are doing exciting and outstanding work, then you've got a downsized college of some sort. So we want to distinguish ourselves and be indeed a university. We want individuals here who are continuously researching and engaging and resolving the challenges that we face, both as a country, but equally as society generally. So those are very, very important issues. Stabisa, if you can just go to the next slide. I just want to show a few slides. Yeah. Now, some of the things that we did in our planning in 2020 was to identify those that we believe are important targets for us for 2030. So we were looking medium to long term, and we said, where do we want to go? What do we want to achieve? It looks like you're struggling now. We said, what do we want to achieve? Where do we want to go? What is the Faculty of Management Sciences that we would like to see by 2030? And we put down some targets for ourselves. Among those include attainment of 75% staff with PhDs. That I think is fundamental for me. When you do not have staff members holding doctoral degrees, it means there is no research that is ongoing, but it equally has implications on many other activities in the faculty. You will not have postgraduate students coming in and being supervised because you don't have the capacity. You will not have publications coming into the faculty because you generally don't have staff members who don't publish. You will not have partnerships outside the department or the faculty because you don't have scholars who are networking and running around the world engaging with their peers, you know? So you need really to have those basic fundamentals in order to cultivate that particular culture. And we said we will have a faculty with staff, 75% staff members holding their doctoral qualifications. By that time, the faculty was sitting at 36%. 36%. Interestingly, we went up very rapidly, and we came to 54%. Yeah, but before you clear, I wanted to let you know that we immediately lost a lot of those academics. So we had a lot of academics out of the 54% who went to UJ, CUT, CPUT. Where else did we lose our academics to? Free State University. Yeah, those are some of the universities, especially UJ. And we came down, we are currently sitting at 44%, unfortunately. But the most exciting part is the following. We had 49 staff members registered for their PhDs. 49. And Professor Klengwa tells me they've gone up to 54. Where's Professor? They've gone up to 54. We've got 54 staff members registered for PhDs. In the previous graduation, now in May, we had 7 staff members graduating with a PhD. That, I think, for me, is the most exciting part. Now, when I arrived here, we had 87 research outputs, 87 publications. And the output per capita was sitting at 0.82, somewhere there. And you know what we did? In 2001, we jumped to 154 research output points. But last year, just last year, we are waiting for, but our unaudited data tells us we produced 254 57 research outputs, 2022. This is unprecedented. The university, when I came, was sitting at 400 and something, the entire university, 400 and something. We have produced more than half of what the university produced in 2020 as a faculty. Now you can see that this faculty mean business as far as our production of master and doctoral students is unparalleled. Now you will see, when a lot of people talk about the Faculty of Management Sciences, of course, there are complaints about students who are sending emails to the VC. There are students whose proposals have not been reviewed and approved in 5-6 months. We have big challenges as far as that is concerned. And we really need to clean our house, get our house in order. But irrespective, we are extremely productive. Now, the data on the production of our PhDs and masters is really outstanding. I can guarantee you, if this faculty succeeds and becomes independent, we can run an enterprise and we can pay bigger salaries than DUT does. I'm not instigating for installation, but we are doing very, very well as a faculty. We are producing big numbers in master and PhD. We are producing research outputs. Our staff members are mobile. They are running all over the world. And that fascinates me, actually. I get very excited to see young academics say, hey, I'm Japan tomorrow. Hey, I'm coming from Turkey. Yesterday it was so nice. Hey, I've met some colleagues in India and we're starting a partnership. There is nothing as exciting as that. That is the most exciting thing. Knowing that by the time I leave this position, by the time I leave DUT will be all over the show. It will be all over the world. Everybody ought to know about DUT. So these are some of the M&D registrations. If you can just go on again, just show them. Or these are still registrations, graduations. Those are your graduations. You can see 2023. We graduated 128 M&Ds. That was last year. This year, already in May, we graduated 71 master and doctor. Now you can see that we're going to surpass that output of last year. That one is guaranteed. We already have how many who were approved? No less than 20 were approved already for graduations, but could not graduate because they were delayed for the committees. So we are really pushing hard. We are punching above expectations, and in actual fact, I can tell you that we are doing much better than some of these traditional universities. I do not believe that the University of Pretoria Faculty of Management Sciences is doing better than us. I do not believe that. I generally don't. If you believe that UCT's Faculty of Management Sciences is doing better than us, please show me the data. I don't believe they're doing better than us. They might be situated in a better university by ranking and other indicators, but I don't believe they're doing better. Oh, that is the research output. That was 151 for last year, 2022. Per capita output was 1.2. Now, the 2023, the one that I was talking about, is 257. And the per capita output is likely going to be 1.5 plus. No. It's likely going to. Yeah, I'm afraid that DUT will send inspectors to find out what's going on. They will think we are hiring people to write papers for us. So, but we are doing really, really well. I just want to say to you, colleagues, that all of this will not happen without your investment in time, in energies, your supervision of students. Of course, we've got teething problems that we ought to address to make sure specifically in the area of student support. This is an area where we are lagging seriously. Yesterday we said, day before yesterday we said, and we were hoping to develop an app so that at least our students can register on the app, submit their proposals, and we can easily monitor them, etc., etc. I would really love for us to get to that stage. There are other practical examples of universities who do this very, very well. And as a University of Technology, we should be leading in technologies, you know. And of course, we have established many partnerships, many. I enjoy establishing partnerships. And I encourage you to go around and establish partnerships. Dr. Pinay has been running around. He was in DePaul University in the US. The other day he was in Budapest. And Andrea, you know Andrea? He's a highly productive researcher. He's been in Poland, doing some work in Poland. And Sean has been in India, doing some work in India. And of course, you know Professor Dolosami, outstanding scholar. I think she's waiting for a Women in Science Award. And it's coming, it should come. So these are the things we should talk about. And we should continuously put a spotlight on those individuals who are highly productive, who are doing well. And you should not be productive and hide behind your desk. You should let everybody know. You should let everybody approach you. You should guide others. You should mentor others. This is the good part about being an academic. It's about mentoring others. Now, if you are an academic and you are selfish, you generally don't belong here. An academic is not a selfish being. An academic is somebody who enjoys nurturing others, who thrives by seeing others doing better, even better than you. That's what academic leadership is all about. I don't want to be the biggest publisher in the faculty. I want him or her to be the biggest publishers, and then I can blow the whistle and say, these guys, with the little support and encouragement I give, are able to produce tremendously, you know. So we're doing well, colleagues. We should pat ourselves on the back, but we should continue to push even harder. Because I can tell you, there are a few who are extremely productive, like Andrea and Professor Melanie and Professor Dorosami, but there are others who are not productive at all. Not productive at all. And I hope we will get to a stage where each and every academic, especially the young ones, can do some work. Do some little work. Supervise a student, produce a research article, go to a conference, you know. Yeah, before I leave this university, everybody here should have gone to India and China and Brazil. I will be ticking. I will be ticking. So colleagues, without any further ado, I want us to have a great acknowledgement of those who are achieving, including our students. I wonder if they are here because the room is half full. But we have done our best to organize a variety of categories so that we can acknowledge the work that you are doing. Encourage you. Hopefully next year we can budget a trip each for those who are producing, a trip each to go and network in web. In Scandinavia or wherever. So we should be continuously innovative in the way that we reward and acknowledge and encourage our people. Continuously innovative. Let us not be static in our thought patterns about all of this. So colleagues, thank you very much and enjoy a great afternoon.
So much, the head of the faculty wanting and encouraging colleagues to do more, letting you know that you are capable of doing more and that there is support for you to also achieve more. So thank you so much, Prof, for those words.